be teaching Alma Mahler, Charismatic Muse to 20th Century Genius. As my teaching background goes back a bit, I worked as a mental health professional for 36 years, and over that period of time, I gave numerous trainings. I began teaching in adult education in 2017, which would be 3 years ago, and I began at the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. I since then have been teaching at the Renaissance Institute and have taught 3 classes at ccbc. The course I'm going to be teaching is about Alma Mahler. And what I'm hoping the students will learn about, one of the things is the social expectations and limitations for a young woman in late 19th century Vienna. Alma Mahler came from an artistic family. Her father was Emil Schindler, who was a painter of renown in the Habsburg Empire, and her mother had been trained as a singer. So she grew up around artists. And Alma herself was drawn to music at an early age and studied composition and counterpoint with some excellent teachers. She composed her own music, but was not allowed to be seen as a composer in her own right because of the role women played in that society. And what I want to do is paint a picture for the students about Vienna and the Habsburg Empire at that time, which was still in the throes of the Baroque era, although the rest of Europe was moving into the modern era. And we're going to be looking at how her circle of supporters helped move Vienna forward into the 20th century. And we're going to also look at her later years in the United States after she and her third husband came here fleeing the Nazis. I see an analogy with Alma and her world with Zoom. And what I mean is, as she experienced the birth of the 20th century and the changes that it brought, I feel that the advancing technology of today is taking us to new places. And I embrace it. And I think it's going to open doors that we can't even conceive yet. And what I'm excited about is I think it gives students an opportunity, people who are perhaps housebound, to actively participate in a class. They can send in questions. They can make comments rather than just watching a YouTube video or a webinar. So I think it will be a wonderful interactive experience. And there's all kinds of things I can do with backgrounds and videos and PowerPoints. So I hope it will be very rich culturally. And when you finish, you'll leave feeling you understand about this woman and about the culture in which she lived. All join my class, and I invite you to take a trip back to Imperial Vienna in the 19th century, and we'll move forward to the United States with Alma Mahler. And this will be on Friday, July 10th from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. I really hope to see you there. I think it'll be a really interesting and fun look at this woman, this controversial woman who won the hearts of 3 brilliant men.